I made a poster about Abigail Smith Adams. Up here is a summary. Abigail Adams was born on November 11, 1744, at Weymouth, Massachusetts. She was named Abigail Smith by her mother and father, William Smith and Elizabeth Smith, although it became Abigail Smith Adams when she married. As a child, she was often sick. She was tall and slender with many sharp and striking features. Shy, quiet, determined, and even stubborn at times, Abigail got little education as a child, simply going to a dame school, but managed to educate herself in science later. What she couldn't learn herself, her grandmother taught her. She met John Adams when he was 27. They were married in 1764, when she was 20 by her father. They had 5 children: Nabby, John Quincy, Susanna, Charles, and Thomas. When John Adams became president, she went with him to be the First Lady. When she died on October 28, 1888 in Quincy, Massachusetts, she had been married to John Adams for 54 years. And there's a picture. And I wrote a commentary. She knew how to read and write, it's true, but not because anyone wanted her to. When she was young, she went to a dame, and yet she learned well all the same. And then when she married, that was good. She could have gotten lost in a wood. Of friendship, love, and courage, though, she remained full, as all will know. John Adams, her husband, had great potential, and she ended up as the presidential First Lady, and all her children knew. They were very lucky to know who Abigail Adams was and would be. She remained around for nearly as long as her husband, that is true, unfortunately not as long as you. And then down here, it's her purse or backpack, and I put in a necklace with an A on it. It's supposed to be a locket, but I couldn't figure out how to make it open. And I put in a pen because she liked to write letters. And then I have this brochure of her.
You're doing eggs. Yeah. Go get the coffee filters in there, okay? And the more marker you put on, the better they're gonna look. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, right here.
And I have a medal. She was for being the First Lady. And then I have a letter. It's posted. Here it is. Dear Sir, I must admit that I, like my beloved husband, am enjoying the luxuries of presidency. It is thrilling to have 1 million citizens listen to your speech, no matter what you say. The importance is evidently valued by most, although we have not had any trouble with mobs. In response to your last letter, I shall write on behalf of my family. The children are thriving, and despite his tendency to tease his younger sisters, I see great promise of presidency in my beloved son, John Quincy. Who knows, maybe my son shall be the next president. I shall probably have to give him a few more years, however. He is not an adult quite yet. The girls have been wonderful at helping with the housework, which has gone from considerable to minimal in the absence of my dear husband, and my eldest takes excellent care of her younger siblings. Since John is currently away, I have not had as much to do, for his brother Sam has not come to visit. He takes quite the liberty with the dishes. I trust to God that you are doing well. Sincerely, Abigail Adams.